what is the best part about the Ayers culture to you?
Yeah, I think it's still that kind of core tenet of being a family company that cares about one another, and that puts people first. People come before any other metric or performance indicator I think that we could come up with, and we have lots of them. But I think everyone would agree here that everyone that works at this company kind of has it in their DNA that we care about one another, we care about each other's, personal success as well as professional success. And kind of, I always say people kind of have that chip in their brain that they like coming to work every day and like working with others and helping others. And I think that is really clear when you walk in here, and you can kind of feel a certain energy. And during this last year of pandemic times, I think that's something that we've all really missed, is that energy that you feel when you walk through any of our offices, and kind of the connection that you sense that all of our team has with one another. And I think that's something that's hard to replace, and we've done our best to do that over Zoom and Teams. But you always quote that statistic that says, the number one reason people stay at their jobs is they would say they have a best friend at work. And I think that's true of a lot of us. And certainly it is for me. I met my husband at work, and a lot of my best friends work here too. Yeah, I always think of it kind of in two big buckets. One, the company has always been conservative financially, right? That we've watched some companies in our industry take some pretty big risks financially with different types of home sale programs. We've always stayed the course, and we've always been disciplined about the kind of business that we chase and that we do. So I think that's been a big part of it. The second part of it, and what I think has caused maybe some other organizations to maybe have some plateaus or even backwards years in growth, that hasn't happened to Ayers, is we're not losing customers out the back door, right? There's no sense in striving to bring customers in the front door if they're leaving you just as quickly out the back door. We don't do that. We don't lose clients. And that's not to say it has never happened. Certainly when there are mergers and acquisitions, we've lived through that. But we keep our clients, and we just talked about a couple of clients that have been with us. We did a study not too long ago about how many clients have been with us more than 2, more than 5, more than 10 years. And we have a lot. Companies stay with us. They aren't tempted. The grass doesn't look greener elsewhere. We're not perfect, that's for sure. But we're always striving to get better. But I really think that's why we've been able to maintain that consistent growth. And, I always also say, a lot of times clients choose us for technology, but they stay with us because of the service and the customer experience. And I think that customer experience is why they stay. And a big part of interacting with our teams and communicating with our teams effectively, it ties back to the original culture.
What are you most excited about for the future? What are the things that you're working on now and that the company are working on that you're very excited about and know that this will take us long into the future?
Yeah, we have some pretty cool technology projects underway. We have the next generation of our Springboard tool, which I think is going to be a great step forward for us. And it's also going to help us translate a bit into potentially other more direct to consumer markets. As we all know, lump sum is here to stay. It's an important part of what we do. It's about 20% of our work. But there are also a lot of opportunities out there for people who are moving themselves. And that's a market that we haven't really scratched the surface of. And so I'm really excited about those tools. But in addition to that, we're doing some really exciting stuff for our internal teams with the next generation of Iris. This is a massive undertaking, but I'm really excited about the direction that we're going, and not just the efficiency gains that it's going to introduce to our teams, but also kind of just the overall employee experience is going to be really cool when it comes to the user experience, working with the next generation of Iris. It's going to be coming in increments over a decent period of time, but we're going to start to see some real gains from that, and I'm excited about what we have in store.
Okay, well, thank you for your time today, and congratulations to you and everybody on 40 years Ayers anniversary, and we thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Jeff.